In a busy city filled with the noise of everyday life, lived Sam, an ordinary person trapped in an extraordinary struggle. For years, Sam had been caught in the web of addiction, a cycle of temporary pleasure followed by bouts of regret. It was like standing in a river where the current always seemed stronger than the will to swim against it. Sam often dreamed of freedom, that lightness that comes with leaving behind what once felt vital but was merely an illusion. One day, spurred by a conversation with an old friend who had transformed their own life, Sam decided it was time to break free from the shackles of addiction. The process wasn't instantaneous. It involved confronting truths that were easier left hidden and making choices that seemed daunting in their simplicity. As weeks turned into months, Sam discovered that the chains of dependency were not stronger than the resolve to change. It was like realizing the lock on a cell door was never actually locked, just waiting to be pushed open. The journey was not one of gaining extraordinary abilities, but rather shedding a burden that had left scars hard to see, but easy to feel. Could there be a superpower in being able to face the day with every sense sharper and mind clearer? Perhaps, but it was mostly about reclaiming a self that had been obscured by clouds of escape and denial. Sam began to see the same world but with fresh eyes, appreciating simple joys that were once overlooked. A walk in the park, a morning coffee, the sound of laughter. These became vibrant colors on a canvas that had been grayscale for too long. In conversations with others seeking the same freedom, Sam shared not tales of overnight miracles, but stories of gradual enlightenment. Helping others turned into a fulfilling mission. Each narrative was unique, but the theme was universal. Stepping out from under the shadow wasn't about what superhuman feats would follow, but the sheer bliss of standing beneath the open sky, unfettered and whole. Those moments of clarity, of belonging purely to oneself, became the anchors in a reality that was no longer a battleground but a playground. In countless dialogues with people spanning continents and cultures, Sam found a common thread. The myth of transformation into something more than human was less satisfying than the truth of becoming authentically oneself. Each voice heard, each story shared, became a brick in the bridge from feeling trapped to realizing the entirety of the world lay open to explore, free of the self-imposed constraints of addiction. It was, indeed, a burden lifted off every shoulder